guys, so I got back from spin. I'm in my car right now. I ordered food, so I need to wait until it's ready to be picked up. My phone, I don't know what just happened, if you could see that, but my phone just told me that it was dying. What's it called? Okay. I hate this car holder that I have. It really doesn't work with, like, vlogging. But I'm not in a good mood. I gotta be honest with you guys. I'm really not in a good mood right now. I feel very weird. Like, I'm very off. I'm kind of annoyed, honestly. Like, that's the feeling that I'm feeling in my body right now. Annoyed and frustrated. It's just, like, I'm not gonna say exactly what happened, obviously, because it's a little personal. But I'm just, like, annoyed with people, with a person, and just, like, honestly, people in general. Like, people, for one, like, what happened, like, this morning, I mean, it wasn't even morning, but what happened when I was leaving Target, like, patience, like, people need more patience in their beings, and second of all, like, people who say that they're gonna do something and then they don't end up doing it. Like, don't say you're gonna do something and then not do it. Like, that's just rude and annoying and inconsiderate. That's another word. Inconsiderate as fuck. And that's just, like, that's another thing that's, like, making me upset. And third, people who people who complain about time. Like, time, I hate the concept of time. Like, I honestly, like, hands down, run on my own clock. Like, if time doesn't fucking matter to me, even for, like, my job. Like, if I have to be there at, like, 11:45 and, like, I'm getting ready and it's, like, 11:15 and I'm not done getting ready, I'm gonna continue getting fucking ready, and I'm gonna, like, if I didn't eat, I'm gonna and I want food, I'm gonna make myself some fucking food before I leave, because at the end of the day, it's just a fucking job. Like, if I get fired, then I'll find another one. Like, there's plenty more, like, options. And, like, having a job doesn't stress me out, but that's not even the point. Just, like, people who say that, like, they don't have time for something, like, what do you mean you don't have time for it? Like, you have all the time in the world. Time is just a number, and you can manipulate it so easily. Like, you do it without even realizing it. And people who, like, disagree with me make me mad, because, like, you do that. Like, it happens. You can manipulate time. You have all the time in the world, because, like, if you're doing something that you really enjoy and you're not paying attention to the time can go by so fucking fast, because you're just, like, living in the moment and you're not worrying about, like, oh, like, what am I gonna do in an hour? Like, it's a fucking, like, the only time we have is right now. Like, the moment we have right now is the only real time we have, because, like, 7 o'clock was over an hour ago, but, like, it feels like it was, like, 2 seconds ago. Like, I feel like I just got to, like, I should be, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, time can be manipulated. And, like, people who say that they don't have time for something, like, what do you mean you don't have time for something? You have all the time in the world. When someone, in my opinion, when someone says they don't have time for something, it literally just means that they don't want to do it, so they're not going to put in the effort to make it happen. You know what I mean? And, like, that goes for, like, people and, like, people in your life. Like, if someone says that, like, you want to, like, my biggest example, I want to hang out with you, I don't have time. You don't want to. That's why you don't have time. If you really wanted to, you would have time, because you have time to do other things. So what do you mean you don't have time to do this? You know what I mean? Like, you have time. You just choose whatever you want to do with it. And obviously you're not choosing to hang out with that person. If you say you don't have time, you're choosing not to do that. It's a choice. Everything in life is a choice. Whether you realize it or not, everything is a choice. And you can, like, choose to have time for something, and you can choose to not have time for something else. You know what I mean? It's just all about your priorities, to be honest. And, like, for me personally, my priorities are, like, I'm my top priority, because if I'm not going to be my top priority, then, like, I'm not going to be anyone's top priority. You know what I mean? Like, no one should be, like, you should be your own top priority. No one should be before you. No one should be, like, you know what I mean? Like, same goes with, like, other people. You should not be, like, someone else's top priority. And, like, this is big in relationships. Me, when I'm in a relationship, I always put, like, the other person before myself, and I honestly don't think you should do that. In some instances, sure, you should do that. Like, always have them, like, in the back of your mind, but, like, always remember what you want to do first, and, like, what you want first. Like, if your boyfriend wants to go do something that you really don't want to do and it makes you uncomfortable, like, in that situation, but, like, if he wants to do something that, like, you just don't find fun, like, do it, can make him happy. But, like, if like, you're not on the same page with that, like, follow your instinct. Like, it all comes down to that, honestly. Like, it's all whatever you want. But how did I even get on this tangent? That doesn't even make any sense. But yeah, that's kind of what's on my mind right now. Just people being unreliable for the most part, and just, like, not holding their word. Like, don't promise something if you don't plan to follow through with it. Like, have some integrity. If you're gonna, this goes with everything in life. If you say that you're gonna go wash your car today, go wash your fucking car today, because otherwise you're lying to yourself, and that is going to, like, portray onto others, you know what I mean? Not portray, but, like, you know what I mean? Exude, I don't know. But yeah, just have integrity in everything that you do and you say, because that'll just make you an overall, like, well-rounded person if you just have integrity. Like, don't say you're gonna do something and then not do it. That's, like, a big reason why I have my planner, because I feel like if I write it down in my planner, I have to fucking do it, because it's in my planner. Like, I have, like, you know? That's why I have a planner, personally. I also have it to track, like, things that I do to make myself feel good about myself, because what's the problem with that? Absolutely nothing. That's a amazing thing. Even if, like, you don't, like, me sometimes even, I'll, like, go back to days and, like, think of, like, what I did, so I can write it down, so I can be like, oh, look how much I fucking accomplished that day. Like, good for me. But, yeah, so that's kind of, like, what's on my mind. I think about these things very often, but it's only when, like, it's really, really on my mind that I can put it into words and, like, actually, like, explain myself. Because if I tried explaining this when I'm not feeling like this and this is not bothering me, it wouldn't come out the same, you know what I mean? That's why I have problems filming videos, because when I have time to film, like, I don't have that drive to explain these things, and, like, I think about a lot of these things and I research a lot of them, but, like, anyone can do that, but I don't know. So yeah, kind of sucks that I'm in a bad mood, but I'm gonna get my favorite salad, and I worked out. Like, I still burn calories. I did not really like the class. I kind of got dizzy at one point, and my throat really hurts. I mean, like, I know why, but, you know, whatever. I feel very, like, winded. My pants are way too tight. I have to redo this whole band thing because it's really fucking hurting my stomach. I thought it was just because I was bloated, but no, it's just, like, literally way too tight on my stomach. I thought I was skinnier than I was. No, I don't. I think I'm a lot fatter than I am, to be perfectly honest with you guys. Like, I have a distorted body image of myself. I feel like I'm actually, like, really tiny. Like, when I measure myself and weigh myself, I'm, like, a stick. But, like, when I look at myself, I'm, like, we could fix that. But, like, I can't, because I'm already, like, a stick. Like, people tell me that all the time, that, like, I'm just skin and bones. And, like, I realize, like, I am mostly skin and bones, to be honest with you. Like, I've lost a lot of weight, and it's, like, kind of troublesome, or, like, worrying towards me, but, like, I mean, I don't eat enough. Like, I know all my problems, I just don't, like, do anything about them. I eat, like, very healthy. I'm very picky with my eating. That's another reason why I've, like, lost a lot of weight. I've become very, very picky with my eating. I used to eat, like, anything and everything. Like, ask my mom. I would literally eat anything. But now it's, like, I'm very, very picky with what I eat and, like, where it comes from. And I'm very, like, I don't want to say OCD, because I know that's, like, an actual disorder, but, like, that whole, like, feeling that you have, like, that's how I am towards food. Like, if I don't know where this food came from, or if it's from somewhere where, like, I know it's not good food, like, good for you food, I'm not going to eat it. Like, it literally will make me gag. And, like, sometimes, like, especially with meat, it's been happening. I just got a chicken Caesar salad, but it's, like, the best chicken in the world, so I'll fucking eat that shit. Crazy. I still eat meat sometimes, you know, whatever, but, like, sometimes I'll be, like, eating, especially meat on a bone. I never really liked it, but I would, like, eat it sometimes. But, like, last time I ate meat, like, that was, like, on a bone. I was eating a chicken leg, and I was looking at it, and I was like, this is actually fucking disgusting. This is a chicken's leg. Like, this is their bone and their veins. I'm sorry. Ugh. And I literally, like, threw it out. I took, like, 2 bites of it. And I was looking at it, and it was, like, brown. And I was just like, this is disgusting. Why am I eating this? Like, I could be eating some, like, nice fruits and vegetables that are from the fucking earth. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about meat most of the time. I don't like steak. I used to love ribs, and I'm kind of, like, nervous. Because I'm kind of, like, upset, honestly, because I really did love ribs, but I'm not fucking eating ribs ever again. I'm breaking out like crazy, and I really don't know why. This lady's wearing a completely bejeweled hat, and it looks really cool. Good for her. Okay, well, I'm gonna go pick up my food. I literally drove, like, halfway home, and, like, the place where I'm getting food from is, like, decently close to my spin place. My spin place is, like, a half hour away, which I'm kind of annoyed that I drove all the way there today, but whatever. I needed to work out. I'm going tomorrow at 6 a.m., which is already, like, oh, it's only 8:30. That's not bad. I'll go home, shower, and then lay in bed, eat. I need to make some lists. I'm trying to start up a blog, and so that when I'm in these kinds of moods, I can put things down. Is it raining? Oh my god, it's raining. Oh my god, I fucking hate the rain. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. Apparently my dad's supposed to start, like, fixing my car tomorrow. We have the car parts for it. Like, if you didn't know, I crashed my car, like, in the beginning of February. And I've been driving around with, like, a if you follow me on Snapchat, you've seen it, but, like, it's a busted ass hood, and, like, my grill is all cracked, and it's literally duct taped all around. And I don't fucking care. People stop me all the time. They're like, your hood's open. I'm like, no, it's zip tied, don't worry. Because it literally, like, pops out like this much in the front, like, it doesn't close. It's literally, like, zip tied. My dad did it, so it's, like, it's safe. But, like, it rattles in the wind when I'm on the highway. It's really funny, actually. But yeah, this is, like, the longest clip. I really want to leave this whole thing in because I thought this was, like, the most important thing. Maybe I'll do this separate. Probably not, though. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I like vlogging the most out of, like, any other style video, to be perfectly honest, because it's just, like, more genuine. And I like being very genuine, very real. Really? That's a truck. Like, I hate where I live. I don't hate, but, like, I don't like it. You know, I would rather be somewhere else. I don't know where, but honestly, I feel like people are just the same everywhere. We're all humans at the end of the day, right? That person's in a rush. That person just, like, cut through this little parking lot to go on a different road. Well, alright, I'm gonna go get my food. Bye! Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you like my vlogs. Comment peanut butter and jelly if you're still watching. Probably none of you are. But, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Bye!